Yeah, kind of. It's born ready.
I was boring.
I was prepared for this on Monday. Yeah, the day early.
All right. Hello and welcome to Hallowed Out TV. I'm your host Brennan and this is Andre.
Yep, how's it going?
And this is the first episode of our new podcast, which we've kind of prepared for it, but we know that this is going to be a very difficult,
very
raw,
messy.
We've got 2 camera angles. We'll probably try and get a third one at some point, as you can see. But yeah, this is basically the reason we wanted to start this podcast, is to just talk about music and creativity in general. Personally, I'm a musician, if you don't know, recording and producing engineer and everything. Andre
Listens to a lot of music.
Likes to
write a lot of words on paper.
Yeah, so we thought we'd start something based upon creativity and just trying to promote all the things that we love, and just try and encourage people to live a more creative lifestyle, rather than hopefully encourage people to try and chase the dream rather than
and to have your own opinion of your own art. And
we've got a few little points to start with. I don't really know how to start this episode. I guess what we'll start with is we'll get straight to it and talk about the STATICA EP.
Don't start the STATICA EP. We should start with something easier.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
Good things.
Good things.
The lineup announcement. That's big, because Good Things it's a good thing to talk about.
I haven't looked at the lineup.
No, you haven't looked at the lineup?
I haven't paid any attention to Good Things.
This is good because the lineup is not Good Things.
It's bad.
So headlining is Limp Bizkit.
That's still...
They're not bad. I think a lot of people like Limp Bizkit.
In terms of a headliner though.
Yeah, that's
could be...
Probably 2002 would have been good. But I don't know, Limp Bizkit, not a massive fan, but I think a lot of people like that. I think my mate was like, yep, I want to go see Limp Bizkit, but...
Well, it was the interesting thing about Limp Bizkit though is that they were huge in the 90s and early 2000s, and then they just became the most cringe band to listen to of all time.
Yeah.
And then this new wave of metalcore and new metal kind of came in, and now they're headlining international festivals and stuff. It's pretty crazy to see the cycle that kind of happens.
Yeah, they're going full circle. Start off big.
And something that I've always felt is that, I like to think of resurgences in certain genres as thinking okay, what was the thing that came out after new metal back in the day? And that was kind of I think you had your metalcore kind of came out, all the more riff-based stuff, the melodic death metal kind of phase and everything, and then following that was kind of deathcore, then gent, and then kind of came back to new metal. So it's it's interesting to see what the cycle will be.
Always associate them with Linkin Park.
Yeah,
I feel like they were both really popular at the same time.
Yeah.
And Linkin Park have resurged as well with a new vocalist. Still, nah, she's fantastic. I reckon she's really good. Good replacement.
Yeah. I mean, that conversation can get political. If you looked into everything that kind of came out.
We don't need to talk about that. But still, if you just disconnect your artist from the artwork, then it's great. I love new Linkin Park. I wish I could have actually seen them, but...
Well, it's kind of tricky. My thoughts on Linkin Park is that I think they tried to make the right decision by replacing Chester with
a female.
Just someone who, because I know that you can't really replace Chester or anything like that.
No.
But the only person I could see really kind of stepping into that level of, I don't know what you would call it, that
emotional
level
singing.
of, not emotional singing, but that filling his boots would be someone like Ollie Sykes.
Yeah.
Or someone of that caliber would have to step in, and people would actually be excited about it, because it's someone who's also developed a following of such significance as well. But he may have done it. Who knows? If he got the offer, but
I reckon he's too good for bringing.
Yeah,
he's too good for bringing Rising.
But you couldn't. Yeah, someone who no one's really heard of, and then bringing out music. They try. You can't hate them for trying. You know what I mean? But
no, I think they've done well. I think they've done well, because instead of, if they got a different unknown male vocalist or whatever, or relatively not well known, they'd be oh, he doesn't sound as good as Chester.
Yeah.
And with a female singer, they're not going to sound like a male singer. So I think that's good, and it's brought in a new sound, and then she's covering obviously the original tracks, and she does like the best job she can. It's like,
And did you like the new tracks that they brought
I
out?
fucking love the new track.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, really, really good. Nah, I really liked,
Yeah.
especially the Emptiness Machine. I thought that was fantastic. If you listen, but music speaks to me differently. So if you listen to how she's singing, I can relate it to myself, and like I feel like she just hits it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with like,
And that's the point, man. Like as long as people are connecting with it.
Yeah.
I guess at the end of the day, like majority of the comments you see on music are going to be negative ones anyway, and it's very easy to have your expectations brought down by everyone else's views before actually taking the time to listen to it yourself.
Yeah, like no, that's it. Like you think, oh, they're just trying to replicate what they've done in the past, but they've actually gone in just a complete new direction.
Like another band.
Yeah, it's quite a few of them. Yeah, don't have to bring up the Statica EP yet. That's going to wait. Now, who else? So we got Simple Plan and Spirit Box.
Okay.
I just whenever I think Simple Plan, I don't know, just not me.
Simple Plan.
They got that one really good song. I can't remember what it's called.
I think that maybe so it's a good move putting Spirit Box up there, I think.
Yeah, because
I think
they're massive.
yeah, it's kind of a case now where it feels like it's good to have kind of legacy bands in high spots, but I don't really know anyone who's stoked about seeing Simple Plan anymore. Like they've been, like I haven't heard of them since I was a kid.
2012.
You know what I mean? Like I haven't heard anything that they've done or paid attention to them for a long time. So it's, I don't know, maybe that just might be because we're from Australia and we don't get as much, maybe they're more active overseas, but
yeah, we get
Simple Plan
lumped into the deal.
isn't a band that I'm excited to see because I haven't been engaged with them for a very long time.
Yeah.
Spirit Box is cool. I'm a big fan of Spirit Box.
Yeah, I like their stuff. I did have the opportunity to see them. I think I actually ended up selling my ticket because I was like, oh, I don't want to come aboard.
Well, I was a fan of
really good.
I was a fan of Courtney back when she was in I Wrestled a Bear Once.
Yes, that's the one.
And she was like really crazy in that band. So I was a huge fan of I Wrestled a Bear Once back in the day. Plus, they also have Josh Gilbert on bass, and he's the bass player, ex-bass player from As I Lay Dying.
Yeah.
And he was like one of my favorite clean vocalists. So it was really cool because I was really invested in the As I Lay Dying thing. Like they were my favorite band when Tim got like arrested and shit. And like, you know, like I was a huge fan of Tim Lambesis before everything happened. Like dropped the Pyrithian EP, which was like one of the sickest death metal records ever. That came out 3 weeks before the arrest. And then they released Awakened, which is probably my favorite As I Lay Dying record, which they were on tour for that record when it all happened.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was just like, it was annoying because like Nick pretty much stopped creating music. Phil kept going, Jordan quit creating music, but then Nick managed to join Spirit Box as their bass player and like kind of kept going with the momentum. And I remember they played at, it was either Good Things or Not Fest, I can't remember, but it was so sick like seeing him live again and hearing him sing, and they even have him doing the higher vocal harmonies than her on some of the songs on the record and stuff. And I'm like, this is sick. Like it's good to see that he
It's still going.
You know, kept going and kept pushing, and that he's doing really well. So, yeah. And then also, I think, so Courtney and the guitarist, I believe his name is Mike, they're married as well, because he was in I Wrestled a Bear Once too, and they kind of left I Wrestled a Bear Once to start Spirit Box, and then it just fucking blew up.
Yeah.
So they've earned all the success that they have, and they sound wicked live too.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spirit Box is a plus for me.
Yeah, that was, of all the bands, that was the one I'd be like, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind saying. But that's all.
That's all. Like none of the rest of that great.
I'm self-banned from festivals, so I'm going that one.
Who else have we got?
Who has we got? Well, I can just wrap through these ones quickly. No, Polaris, like yeah, they're good. No, they're good. They're definitely good. Australian act, like yeah, I'd see them if I was going.
Well, what's his name? Ryan. I forget his name. He passed away, the guitarist.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, but he was it's pretty crazy. Like I never really got into Polaris too much, but he was crazy skilled at guitar, like really, really fucking good. I think I actually saw them once opening for Parkway Drive on Australia Day at the Forum once, and that was pretty sick. But
I've definitely seen it. I think they played with Architects. I reckon it was Architects, maybe While She Sleeps. They were their first band or something. But I've seen them, but
I'm just like I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm biased, but I don't listen to much metalcore these days. Like I'm into the more like I like really progressive music now. So when it comes to metalcore, I'm kind of like, oh, like it's sick, but it's missing all the ingredients that I like now that kind of that I gravitate toward.
I just stick with whatever I like listening to. Metalcore is probably my biggest.
Yeah, so Polaris is Polaris is alright. But who else have we got?
All American Rejects. I think, is that I don't know, there's radio songs.
They have lots of radio songs. I really liked. They released an EP. I can't remember what it was called, but there were 2 songs on it called "Sweat" and "Don't Close Your Eyes," and they were like 2 really interesting film clips. Like the first one, I can't remember the singer's name, but the first one is of him basically like cross-dressing and like prostituting himself out on the street and like having this completely other identity. And it's a really like interesting film clip. And then there's a second film clip which is "Don't Close Your Eyes," where he is all of a sudden he like gets rid of all the makeup and all the like dressing like a woman and stuff, and he's actually like a super rich, like in a brand new electric BMW and all this kind of stuff, and goes to his like really expensive house, and it's all about like living all these different lives. But I won't kind of like ruin it for you, but the "Don't Close Your Eyes" film clip has a really, really unique twist to it at the end of it, which, I don't know, just makes you like think a lot about what fulfillment actually means and what success is. But it's really fucking cool. Like, highly recommend checking that out. So I'd definitely go and see them.
All American Rejects. All right. Bad Religion. Anniversary of some sort. 45 anniversary.
Never listened to them, but I may be wrong, but I believe Brooks Wackerman, the drummer from Avenged Sevenfold, used to play for Bad Religion.
There you
I believe, was it Bad Religion or was it? No, it wasn't Black Flag. I think it was Bad Religion. He played for them for like a long time before he joined Avenged.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Some more Avenged content.
Yeah, we'll go back to that multiple times. Alexis on Fire performing "Crisis in Full."
It'd be cool to see Dallas.
I don't know. Alexis on Fire.
I'm a massive Dallas Green fan, like City and Colour, but I never got into Alexis on Fire.
I just like the name because I know what it's based off. Grinspoon.
Never got into him. I think the only time I've ever listened to them is on the radio.
Millie Collin performing "Pennybridge Pioneers" in full. I don't know either of them.
No.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray would be sick.
That's the first
No.
time I've heard of that band.
Bill Murray's like
good.
S tier.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Definitely go and see Bill Murray.
Okay. I won't be, but yep.
Very, very well earned, like level of success.
See, that's what I find that is good for good things in music festivals in general is that when you got time in between, you can go check out other bands.
So basically, he was the clean singer for Attack Attack.
Yeah.
And he ended up kind of making his own music. I don't know why he named it Bill Murray, like if it's a spin-off of Bill Murray or whatever it is, but he was releasing consistent stuff. And then the first record of his I heard is called Eggy Pocket, and it's got the most like terrible artwork I've ever seen in my entire life, but it's like intentionally cringe. But can like listen to it front to back over and over and over. It's super, super catchy. There's all the heavy elements you want in there. It's got I forget his name, but has a few features. So he's got the screaming vocalist from Dance Gavin Dance on a couple of tracks or a track or two.
I've seen Dance.
But it's really unique. Like he's got some really cool breakdowns in it that have like woodwind instruments and shit like that. And it's just really catchy stuff. And I think he's kind of blended alternative kind of metalcore, post-hardcore with almost like a country vibe to it. Yeah. And it's just the catchiest shit and it's really sick. But yeah, definitely would be worth seeing him because I know that...
Oh, so he's just a solo performer?
Yeah, but he's got a band and I believe he's only like started performing live in the last year or two.
All right, that's probably why I haven't...
But he's a unit, yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, all right. I get it now. Bill Murray, it's like Bill Murray, the actor. Yeah. Ministry, Farewell Australia. I'm assuming that's their last tour here.
Never heard of them.
You know what? I can't read this one. Clud Sky. Can you read that?
Clud Stay? I don't know. I have no idea.
Performing Mudvayne and Hell Yeah. So something.
Is that a cover band?
Maybe. We'll have to go and find out. MXPX.
No.
Nah. Neck Deep. Like I know I'm not a massive fan, but
They're a punk band, yeah.
yeah, a bit of punk band.
Yeah, I never got into Nick
Yeah,
Deep.
not too bad, I think. Speed.
Speed is sick.
Okay. We're talking about his band.
Dale's been getting me into Speed. Speed's like Speed's a Sydney hardcore band, and they're like, they're really fucking sick.
Yeah,
like Dale would be more qualified to talk about Speed than I am.
All right, yeah,
but
bring him in, Dale.
They're proper sick. Speed. Like they'll be taking like where Spirit Box is on the lineup. They'll be there soon, I reckon.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's good. Well, any
Spoon.
any Australian band's good. Do you reckon they'd change their name to Amphetamine?
Maybe.
Slowly. Like, how's that to follow that?
I don't know them.
Speed and slowly. Two just polar opposites. I think you got Pod. I think it's Pod.
Pod. I never listened to Pod, but I know that all of the metalcore bands that I listened to growing up love Pod.
Yeah. And Pod, I haven't heard of them either.
And not related to that, but The Pick of Destiny is also a sick film.
Oh yeah,
completely unrelated. But
I actually started re-listening to the whole album. I was loving it.
Have you seen the film?
Yeah, I love the film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible, but it's so good.
I've got it fucking tattooed right there.
Oh,
mate.
The Pick of Destiny. There it is.
Pick of Destiny.
Yeah. Next you get the Bong of Destiny in the other one.
The BOD.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. I can't play that around my children because it's a bit offensive.
Yeah,
it's hilarious. Anyway, Devil Wears Prada. Definitely interest.
So they opened up for Bullet and we missed it.
Yeah,
I was like, fucking goddamn it.
Yeah, like you're like, yeah, I remember that. Who was playing before Bullets? While She Sleeps, wasn't it? No. Yes. Devil Wears Prada, While She Sleeps, but.
Yeah, sorry, While She Sleeps. I was thinking of Sleeping with Sirens for a sec. Yeah, While She Sleeps.
We rocked up and missed the first one.
I used to be a massive fan of Devil Wears Prada. I was really into them when no one liked them anymore. So like their 818 album, I really liked Dead Throne. And then I kind of fell off when Chris left the band. That was when I was like, oh, not too big on this anymore. And then their last few releases have been really sick. They've done a complete genre swap as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're working with, I'm not sure if they're working with Jordan Fish, the dude who used to be in Ring of the Horizon, but they've gone down that.
He's in a few things at the moment. Like just random albums and whatnot. It's always good to see him produce stuff. Yeah, he's good.
So, but they've gone down the more pop alternative side of things. But I love all their stuff. I bought one of Mike Karanika's books back in the day called Home for Grave, which is really interesting. That was a novel about basically a man who never did anything with his life and he eventually just got hit by a car and died.
Oh.
And it was like that
macabre.
Was kind of like the end of the story.
Yeah.
And it was just like that's how it ends. It was intentionally had no climax to it.
Yeah.
Because it's saying like, if you don't chase your dream or do anything with your life, there's you're not going to impact anyone kind of thing.
Well,
so that was cool.
One impact.
Yeah.
The car.
But no, I have a lot of respect for Devil Wears Prada. I'd definitely see them.
Yeah. Choir Boys. I was going to skip that. I'm going to go through these ones quickly because I don't think I know any of them. Oh, actually, wow, this is hilarious. You're going to stop me on one of them. All Them Witches, The Black Queen, haven't heard of them. Future Palace.
No.
Maybe know one song by them. Head Wreck, The Home Team. I'm going to skip this one, then we'll get back to it.
Why is it?
Because you know what, you'll start talking about it.
Well, I like them.
Yep.
Okay.
Ivry, Cami Keho, Locked Shut. It's a bit like Neck Deep Locked Shut. Lolo.
Hi, that. Slow.
Via Nova, Voice of Bass Prot, plus the Chaos of Stage 66. That's not a band anyway. House of Protection.
Oh, dude. They're like one of my favourite acts.
That's what.
I didn't know they were playing.
Nah, well, they've been in a few things. I've noticed them around. Like
that may have sold me.
Yeah, really.
I'm getting a ticket.
There you go. Well, you can go and by yourself.
No, I love House of Protection, man. I got onto them super early, and like when I discovered them, I was like, yes.
Yeah, I feel like
I've got a band that
I would like them.
Yeah, I was like, I found a band that no one knows about that are just like the sickest fucking dudes ever.
Yeah.
And then they just blew up, and I was like, fuck. But
they're pretty low on the things, though.
Yeah,
that's good because they'll be up the top soon.
But they're awesome. Arik Improta, he's one of the best drummers alive by far. He created like a 40-minute drum solo.
So you say by far because the Rev and Joey Jordison aren't alive anymore.
No, like he's up there with them.
No, right.
Like he's like one of the most creative, artistic.
Does he go upside down?
Yeah, he does backflips and stuff.
Oh, well then,
off his drum kit.
Yeah, he's very good there.
They're nuts, and he does vocals too. But he's also the drummer for Night Verses, which is like a progressive metal band, very kind of akin to Animals as Leaders. And they opened up for Tool not too long ago, and a lot of people were saying that they like wiped the floor. But he's one of the best drummers by far. Like he's just a creative genius. He also edits most of their music videos, just like super creative minded. And then the other, what's his name? Steven, forget his name. I think he was in, forget the name of the band, but he was in like this really hectic, highly appraised hardcore band back in the day. And he was in Cancer Bats for a little bit too. And he's a wicked performer. Like he's just on another level as well.
Cancer Bats?
Yeah.
Would he been?
This is more recently, maybe 5 years ago. And then he started.
Not 16 years ago.
No. And then he, but he started House of Protection with, what's his name? It's just the two of them. Yeah. And they're fully nuts. One of my favorite bands by far. I swear
they were featured on an Architect song.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newest album maybe, or the previous one.
Yeah, it was maybe a year ago that it
came out. Earth, Fire, Sea, Sky, that one.
But their first ever tour was in Australia, and it was opening up for Bad Omens, but tickets were like $200. And I was like, oh man, like.
Wait, was that with Poppy as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I didn't go to that one.
But I don't really listen to Poppy, and I don't listen to Bad Omens. Like, not anything against them.
So I love Poppy and Bad Omens.
Yeah, it's just not my. I
think they're great.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, they're a bit. Yeah, Bad Omens is like a.
It's cool. Like I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? Like if I was still, I think. If I was like a teenager and discovered them, I'd be like, this is the coolest fucking band I've ever heard. Like,
yeah, they just remind me of Bring Horizon in a way.
Yeah,
like isn't 20 years apart.
The way I look at it, like all of our like spirit box bands, like Bad Omens, Poppy, like all this kind of stuff. To me, that's kind of like what Bullet for My Valentine and Trivium and Avenged Sevenfold were when I was growing up. So I fully respect it, but it's not. My tastes have matured in a different direction since.
Bad Omens definitely up there. I think they're fantastic. Some of their stuff, but some of their stuff's is good. I think it's the way he sings, because he sings more in minor. Yeah. So I like that, and he sings about like a lot of like love lost.
And it is cool. Like I think it's and as I said, like it's not that I'm not into it. It's cool, but I think we're at a time where metal is popular enough that there are these bands that are making essentially pop music with breakdowns in it, and that's why it's taken off so well. And like even with some of the new material that Dale and I are creating, we're actually creating that style of stuff, but in our own kind of way.
It's good. It's still metal.
But with with House of Protection, I was like, man, I don't know if I want to spend $200 to see them only play for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like they're a very interactive band. You know what I mean? They really like the crowd to be a part of it. But I think just at the time I was like, I don't know if I can justify the money for what it's going to be. And
because you need to enjoy it.
But I would have loved to see them.
Or Bad Omens to make it worthwhile.
I would have loved to see them, but one of my absolute favorite bands. They're amazing.
All right. Well, you'll be going to good things then.
Possibly.
Yeah. Well, it's a while away, December.
No. It's
just wait till they don't allow Tixel to resell tickets.
Yeah.
I've always just whinged about it on Facebook. So, I'm not paying full price. Let me pay it cheap.
Because how much are Good Things tickets?
280 or something. That's not
it's
actually
too bad.
When you sit back, it's actually not too bad considering that's like System of a Down. Got a ticket for that. I think it was $260 per seat. So, but System of a Down.
Yeah, like
that's Good Things done and dusted. I don't think they'll announce anymore, but I'll be interested to see with their sideshows, because they probably won't allow that. House of Protection, I reckon, will do a sideshow.
Hopefully,
surely they'd be allowed to.
Because they're they're the band that climbed the stage up to the top where you could fall off and die. Like it's that band. They're like full theatrical and like I'm just blown away by how creative those guys are. Like super, super inspirational. Well, I mean, just before we started filming this, I was showing their film clips to Dale because I'm like, this is, I love these guys.
All right, good. Yeah, it's all good things for another.
That's good. That's good things.
It's good things. I wonder if they're going to announce. I wonder if Knotfest. Rumors that because they signed a 3-year contract for the first 3 Knotfests.
Who did?
Slipknot.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, with Australia or whatever.
As in Slipknot are going to be playing them, or we're having
No.
Fest here for 3
The
years?
first. So there's been 3 Knotfests.
Yep.
It was Slipknot headliner, Disturbed headliner, Slipknot headliner. But they announced that they were going to the contract was 3 Knotfests.
Yep.
And then they did say that there's definitely none 2026. Well, it's already passed. But I think 2027, possibly.
Yeah, okay.
Possibly. And that would be really, really good because I reckon they would play at it, which probably means I have to go.
And so should we address the Slipknot drama?
Yep, that's what we've just gone into. That was part of the plan. So, Slipknot drama, which is fantastic because I love anything to do with Corey Taylor. It's not a screenshot, no. So, there was rumours coming up.
Sid is out of the band effective immediately.
City's out there. Well, the post is, which is actually deleted post. Like
Okay.
it was up, but obviously, you can't delete anything once it's on the internet.
Yeah.
So their announcement is effective immediately. Slipknot will no longer be associated with Sid Wilson. We wish him the best in his future endeavours. Slipknot. Now that's gone. So there was rumours about it coming forth. Like I think Jim Root was like, don't believe everything here on the internet. Wait till the official thing. And someone else said the same thing because there was rumours he was leaving the band. And then obviously now he's out of the band. But I find it's a bit sad. Not sad because he's gone, but now that means there is less founding members than non-founding members. That's the biggest part. This is basically Clown, Corey, Jim, and Mick now. So there's only 4 members that were for the founders.
So I heard a very unique perspective on this. I can't remember who said it. I might remember as I go into it, but someone said that, I wish I could remember who it was. It was someone who's like in a touring band, but they said, of course it's like a disheartening thing, but so we had it up until, when did Joey die? Was it 2009?
Yeah, he was already out of the band before that. You mean Paul Gray? Paul Gray was 2009, I think.
But
yeah, no, it was 2009. Paul Gray.
Either way, like
but he died.
I know, but like the fact that they managed to keep a lineup of 9 members
for that long,
for about a decade.
That's what I've been listening to.
Which each of them were like crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The fact that that actually somehow happened. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's
like they're not all just basic docile people.
Yeah,
they're all big personalities, violent.
Like you could not expect a band like that to survive 27.
And I actually I don't think I got to see. No, I didn't get to see him. I got him into him when they toured here, and then Paul Gray passed away, and then I think Joey. I got to see him with Joey.
You did?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I saw him twice actually in a row. It was like I saw their sideshow, then saw him the next day at Soundwave, and that was fantastic.
Nice. Yeah.
I did that with Avenged Sevenfold as well, actually.
Did you see the Rev?
No. When they came here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them the night before and then saw them again.
Yeah, sweet.
Which is crazy to see the same band 2 days. And then now, how many years is it going to be till they're back? 14 or something, or 12?
Avenged. The last time
years.
they were here was 2014.
Yeah, that was the year. Yeah,
And,
saw them twice, and then 12 years later.
That was back when Aaron Iljay was in the band as well.
Can't remember. I just remember how good it was.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, because I saw them on the Nightmare tour. After Jimmy passed away.
Yeah, I only got into the concerts, I think it was 2010 was my first few.
In saying that though, when I saw them, they played Save Me live, which is so like my favourite Avenged Sevenfold song. Yeah. And there's a video of it on YouTube still. It has like 300,000 views. And there's a point where you just see my skinny little fucking hand hold up with my like Sony Xperia phone, like filming it. And I'm like, that's my fucking hand, dude. Yeah. But that was at Festival Hall.
Yeah.
And I lost my shirt.
And was that with Killswitch Engage?
No, that was, I can't actually remember who.
So I remember someone talking about, like one of my mates who used to see concerts with, he was like, they came here and it was Avenged and Killswitch, maybe not.
So Nick has a story about Killswitch when we saw them, where that was a fucking crack up.
Yeah, like, no guests on the first podcast.
No, like we rocked up and immediately Nick's like, I'm gonna get merch, and he bought like 4 shirts. So he's wearing 4 or 5 layers of clothes. Yeah. And he like, I don't know what he did, but he's like, I'm going into the pit, and he like jumped in and just fucking stacked it, and then just started doing like the chicken dance on the ground. Everyone's trying to help him up, and he's just like going around. But he
got all the 4 shirts.
He then in the shirts.
Yeah.
And then
it
he
was like
like
protection though. But
I don't know what he did, but he started filming on his phone and he like threw it up onto the stage.
Yeah.
And then I think Adam D started talking to it. Then the guitar tech got it and he like took photos of his asshole and stuff on his phone and then like gave it back and it's like
you still got those photos.
yeah. It's
That's
funny as
insane.
fuck.
But that's before like phones became probably a thing as well.
This
Because
was-
nowadays, like you see artists all the time, like they'll grab a phone and do a little video.
Yeah. And funnily enough, I didn't realize that Fallujah opened up for them. And Fallujah's like one of my favorite bands now, and I didn't know that I'd seen them live, and I was like, oh, that's embarrassing as hell.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's happened a few times.
But no, I don't know. I mean, they may have played with Killswitch Engage. I can't remember. But,
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Anyway,
well, should we?
We're talking about the
should we do our segue now?
Slipknot, the segue.
Are we still on Slipknot? Or are we
No,
on?
I think Slipknot's alright, but I hope they do come back. I wouldn't mind seeing. Wouldn't mind seeing them again.
When was the last time you saw them?
The first Knotfest.
Was that when Parkway Drive opened for
Yeah,
them? Yeah, I was at that
that's
as
the last
well.
festival I've been to.
That
for
was
good reason. You were there, weren't you?
I was there, yeah. I
yeah.
was I think that Parkway Drive stole the show.
Yeah,
Parkway Drive were
did.
just that fucking good.
But everyone was like so pumped to see Parkway.
yeah.
They could
It was
have
cool.
been.
It was cool as well because that was, I don't know, he probably still does it, but Winston, he would go into the crowd
Yeah.
and I was
Isn't that
like,
how that's how they came in, I think.
I was moshing, bro, and I looked behind me and Winston McCall was like right there behind me. And I was like, the
was you
fuck?
already in the crowd?
Yeah, so they did a thing where during one of the songs, like they're doing an instrumental or something,
Yeah.
and Winston with a whole bunch of security guards goes around the back, walks through the crowd into the middle of the pit with the microphone, and then all of a sudden they start filming him in the pit and it's up on the screen. Everyone's like, what the fuck? And then he's
Yeah.
like crowd surfing and all the fans are like,
Yeah.
touched the dude, you know what I mean? It was fucking sick.
No.
But yeah, I mean, but bro, you can't follow Parkway in Australia. Like they're our boys. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's the only band that could probably follow Parkway would be Metallica. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
I reckon, yeah.
they're like,
I feel like it was pretty good, but it was like Parkway is like, you would have had Parkway 2 before, I reckon, not right before Slipknot.
yeah, but
Like, you had to have it for billing purposes.
but I was kind of I don't want to say I was let down by Slipknot. I felt like Corey's crowd interaction wasn't genuine. That's how I felt. It felt like what he was saying was just the scripted thing that he says every night, and I didn't feel like he actually meant the excitement that he was kind of there for. But I remember I was in the pit, and that was probably the most violent pit I've been in. Not because of what was going on, but it was too crowded.
That was the last pit I've been in, and it was brutal.
And I remember, like, I was ages away from the stage. Like, I was I wasn't even, like, in the pit. I was pretty far back.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, like, this is punishing. And I'm 6'2". Like, I'm not short. And there's girls who are, like, suffocating in the pit. And everyone's, like, crowd surfed them out. And, like, girls were getting crowd surfed backwards. Because people were like, this is dangerous. And while I was there, I remember this, I'm kind of moshing and trying to enjoy the show as much as I could, and this chick's crowd surfing and just drops to the ground unconscious, like next to me in the pit. And everyone's just standing there. I'm like, is anyone gonna fucking do anything? So I like pick her up and she's like not even able to stand. I was like, fuck, I gotta get this person out. So I like had to get through the crowd for 5-10 minutes to get her out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you all good? And she's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, like have some water. And then she was like, all sweet. But then after that, I was like, man, I can't be fucking back into the crowd after that. Like, that's a mission to get back
I
in.
have a reverse story of that, is that I met some stranger, orange-haired woman, and she wanted to go in, so she fucking dragged me all the way to, like, the front of Parkway Drive.
Yeah, true.
And then in between Parkway Drive and Slipknot, I absolutely need to go to the toilet. And all I was talking about was like, I need to go to the bathroom, but I didn't want to leave, and I was stuck. So I was stuck at the front watching Slipknot. Luckily, my bladder held off. But anyway, and it was great. It was great. But I lost the person. But like, thanks whoever that was. I don't know. I just remember getting dragged in, got right to the front. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Brutal. Very. I don't think I do mosh pits anymore.
Yeah. But no, it was
good experience.
It was good to see them.
But it would have been good. Because did you see them? Did you go to the most recent Knotfest?
No, I didn't.
No, because I wish I'd gone, but I didn't go because they played Gematria for the first time.
Is that from Iowa?
No,
What
All Hope
album's
Is Gone.
Oh,
Second track and All Hope Is Gone. It's fantastic because
I'm
their
not a
first track...
Slipknot connoisseur for anyone
Their
wondering.
first track, Execute, is Joey Jordison recording. But, you know, it's just like Corey saying some political stuff while his drums build up, and then it builds straight into Gematria, and it's just a brutal song. They never played it live until that first show.
Yeah, right.
That was the first, everyone in Melbourne at that concert got to see that song play live for the first time ever. And it pissed me off because I was like, I love that song, you know. I listened to that song. That was like that was the first album I listened to by him, was All Hope Is Gone.
I know that, like, it's cool that, I like that you, like, are appreciative of special things like that. Because I remember when we saw Motionless in White, you're like, they might play their new track, and then they never did. And like,
yeah, and I find it significant because it's like it's a piece. Personally, it's a piece of art.
Yeah,
and they've never shared that with anyone, and everyone at Melbourne got to see it first.
and I think that's important. Like, even
then you could go back to the Deathcore medley in Melbourne in 2019, but that's saved for another time.
But I think it's important for band, because it's like, for example, I won't like pinpoint any particular bands, but I have some of my favorite bands. They've been around for a long time now, and it's unfortunate when you go and see them and you're like, oh, I already know like 80% of the set, because they play the same songs all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's like, this is why like Baroness is one of my favorite bands, for example. They did a thing not recently, but a couple of years ago, where they did they called it the Your Baroness tour. And they had no opening acts.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we're going to play for 2 hours straight. If you buy a ticket, you get to vote what songs you want to hear.
Yeah.
So the first 10 songs were picked by the audience. And then John and Gina did like a 30-minute acoustic set of all the acoustic stuff. And then they played their own choice of songs.
Yeah.
So they had to, like, they've got, I think, 7 albums now. One of them's a double album. And they had to have to know the entire discography. And like had to relearn their entire discography just for this tour. And I think that's such an awesome example to set. And not to get complacent, not to get, be a band who's about creating art and sharing what you want to share rather than what the audience wants to hear all the time.
Because it's like there's songs that, like Metallica, there's a couple of songs that barely even played. Oh, they don't want to play them, it's fair enough. But that actually, you saying about Baroness reminds me of the Machine Head, I think it's 2019 maybe, but what they were doing was Evening with Machine Head, and it was like a 3-hour set, and it was just Machine Head, and I got half an hour late. It was actually the time I left my phone at your house, but anyway, yeah, if you recall that, and I had to drive back, and you tried to call my phone.
I can't remember.
And anyway, I remember that. That's my memory. But like I got there half an hour late, and I was like, oh, like have they started? And the guy laughed at me. Yeah, anyway, so I still got to 2.5 hours, but I've had 25 songs, like for 3 hours straight. Like I would love to see. That's and like Rob Flynn does a bit of did acoustic stuff like that, but one band just playing like so many of their tracks is just fantastic. I
get it's admirable, man. Like
3 hours is a long time.
Like even like when we saw Motionless in White, they played for so long.
Yeah, I was shocked at the time. Like I
was like, man, they're still going.
Yeah.
Like this is, and it was like. For me as like a front man, that's very inspiring. It's like, no, that's what I want to be able to do. Not that I want to do it like every night.
He did it so well. Like he was a fantastic frontman. I reckon he's absolutely fantastic. I've never seen Motionless in White live before, and barely even listened to him a couple of days before.
Yeah.
But
I gained a lot of respect.
Yeah, I was fucking that was good.
Yeah. And like
very good.
Yeah, everything they did was pretty fabulous. Make Them Suffer was fantastic as well.
Yep. That was very good. Money well spent.
Again, like Australian.
Yeah, anything Australian. Make Them Suffer. I saw them 4 times in 1 year.
Nice.
Yeah, back when they were a bit smaller. I saw them at the Pelly Bar in Frankston.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, that was great. That was absolutely great.
Yeah, Pelly Bar gigs. I saw at the Pier Live or the Pelly Bar.
Yeah, it's one of the two. It's there. Pier Live probably.
So the Pier Live is the one with the massive stage, and then the Pelly Bar's like, it looks like this living room. It's like the smallest.
No, it's Pier Live.
Dude,
yeah, upstairs. I
remember seeing. I saw 12 Foot Ninja and the Algorithm at the Pelly Bar once, which is like a 100 capacity venue in Frankston that's like above the pub.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so sick. This is the best. This is so cool.
Yeah, you want to get bands before they get big.
Yeah.
See them in those small venues, far more intimate, personal, all that stuff.
So what bands have you seen before they blew up? Do you have any that
Oh, well, I'd always say that I saw Bring Me the Horizon opening for Bullet for My Valentine.
Yeah.
That's the first concert.
Dude, I fucking
And they were like...
dude, I missed that concert.
Yeah,
Like
no,
Bullet for My
yeah.
Valentine, like they were the band that got me into heavy music when I was 15, and I was just like, this is what I've been looking for my whole life. And I had a friend who had a brother who was in a lot of bands and knew different artists and stuff. And he's like, yeah, my brother should be able to get us tickets. And I was like, oh, sweet. And then before the gig, he's like, oh, he couldn't get us tickets. Or he could only get me tickets or something.
This is back before like Tixel
And I
all
was
that
like
stuff. You just get quick
16 years
tickets.
old and like didn't have $80
Nah.
to kind of bring up. And
yeah.
it was, Cancer Bat, Spring of the Horizon and Bullet for My
No,
Valentine
I remember
on the
that
Fever tour.
was my first concert, and I remember like me and my mate like we got into Bring Me the Horizon a little bit, but we really wanted to see Bullet, and then listen to Cancer Bats, and so that was probably my first band I actually saw, Cancer Bats, which is annoying because I'd never really been a massive fan. But no, that was good, and that was when they just released the first single of their third album. So they only played stuff from before that.
Yeah, sick.
and like you don't see half those songs ever again, and that was kind of before they got big, and then they're freaking massive now.
I think I've got maybe two. So these both came from when I was working for Fresh Entertainment, which is like a freezer group, basically like a council-funded entertainment enterprise that puts on free gigs that are like drug and alcohol free in all ages and stuff, so that there's like opportunities for local bands to play shows around Melbourne and all that kind of stuff. And so when I was doing that, I think I was maybe just 18 years old. We had a gig at Seaford Hall that I was managing, because like everyone kind of got a chance to manage, and I was managing this gig, and it was like Thy Art Is Murder right after Hate came out.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, Brendan, you're in charge of the gig. And I'm like, yeah, sick.
You have to manage that.
Yeah. So I got to like, chat to them all and stuff. And then it was really awkward because I got Dale's band to play the gig as well.
Yeah.
I got my mates' bands like in the opening acts.
Oh, so they opened.
Dale opened for Thy Art Is Murder once.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Write that on the resume.
Yeah. And then, but then I remember Roman was there from the Red Shore. He used to do like a lot of stuff, so he was hanging out with them. But I remember they have some merch that has like this massive like marijuana leaf on it and stuff, and it says Thy Art Is Murder. And the dude who was like running the whole group, he's like, "Oh, Brendan, like this is drug and alcohol free. So given that you're the manager, you got to like tell them they can't sell this." And I was like, "Oh man, like
they chose the wrong leaf.
Oh man, I was like, "Oh man, like I got to like." Tell Thy Art Is Murder, and then I have to be the guy. And I went up and I was like, guys, like, I have to do this, but it's drug and alcohol free event, so like, we can't be advertising this stuff. I'm like, you can sell it, but you can't advertise it. And they were like super chill about it, which was really cool.
So they just like put it on the table, not
kind of thing. Yeah, I think they just kind of put it behind everything, but they were really chill about it. I won't talk about the guitarist.
No.
that was not a positive experience that I had with him.
No. Was
but
another band would have been Amity Affliction, I reckon. That I got to see.
Yeah, I saw Amity as well.
Got to see him when Amity Affliction was good.
Was that with Asking Alexandria?
Yes.
Yeah, was that?
Oh no, that's a bad memory for me. I got haymakered in the face and put my jaw out. No, it's just some. I don't think I deserved it. I was like 19 years old. I got punched in the face. My jaw's been out of line since.
Actually, yeah, one of my mates was there, and he got king hit too.
It was the same. It would have been the same guy. It was the same guy. He was huge, and he was just punching. He got me in the face. He got other people in the face.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember. He was passed out on the couch, and like back then I was like, oh, he's probably on drugs. But anyway, it was ridiculous. But still, good memories, good show.
Yeah. But that was, I believe that was 2011. It was.
Yep.
Asking Alexandria were opening for Amity Affliction at 170 Russell. Billboard.
That was so good, and that was AA 2 albums.
Yeah, that was at their peak.
Yeah, that was good. No, peak. Third album.
Third album.
Third album's definitely peak. Oh, all three are fantastic, but that's where it kind of ends.
But that was Youngblood's era for Amity. That was like
and, I Hate Hartley and all those good songs. I love those ones.
I think the best other one I came across, again through that Fresh thing, they had a festival called the Pushover Festival, and that was like more of a like government funded one as well, I believe. And I can't remember the building that it was in, but there's like a complex, possibly in Northcote, like in the northern city kind of areas and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like at this big church place and had all these buildings and everything like that. And Parkway Drive were headlining it, Deep Blue era. So that was like freaking awesome. And then
hardcore parkour.
yeah. And then while they were playing, well no, before they were playing, I was just like walking around and there were different bands playing in different parts, and there was like this gymnasium that I walked into, and there was this band like playing on like, you know, behind the basketball ring, like on the little thing. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And they're like, hey, what's up? We're North Lane. And like, and they this is when Adrian was in the band as well, and they started playing Quantum Flux, and I was like, this is sick. And I like filmed this, and there's maybe like 100 people in the crowd. And after that, I was like, that was crazy. And I like uploaded it on YouTube, and all the members were like commenting on the video and stuff. And Adrian was like, oh, it sounds like I have a lisp in this video. And like, and then after I saw them, I like walked out and heard some noise coming from this other room, like this, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's going on in there. Open it up, walk in, there's like a full-blown breakdance battle going on with a DJ. And like these teams of breakdancers like battling, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is sick. Saw that. That was wicked. Then I go out and then like go and watch Parkway Drive play, and it was fucking unreal. Like that was awesome.
Yeah, I remember some other people have been like the first time Bring Horizon came here, they were playing it's like Seaford Community Hall or something.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Just playing stuff from their EP and counting blessings. Like, and everyone,
it's crazy.
Look at them now. They redid their Count Your Blessings, which is absolutely fantastic.
I've got a friend who I used to work with who grew up in Switzerland, and he sent me a poster that he's got from 2004 where he saw Gojira play for $15. And I'm like, bro, that's like during the Link era. So like, yeah, it's always one of those things. It's like, all right, what bands are going to blow up next? Like, let's try and see them ahead of time.
No, you're saying House of Protection.
Yeah, but I kind of, I didn't get a ticket when I should have. But what do you do?
Yeah, all right. Blank. There was something next. No, this is just all the concerts that are coming up. So,
are there any concerts you've got?
Well, we'll go through them because the first one on the list is Electric Callboy and Ice Nine Kills.
Okay.
So I have a ticket for Floor, and I don't know if I want to go Floor, but I definitely want to see both of them. So Electric Callboy, yeah, you're not a massive fan of either of those two bands, but
no, I think Electric Callboy is cool. I never got into them. Not the biggest fan of Ice Nine Kills.
They're niche.
Huge fan of Miles Dimitri Baker, the guitarist.
Yeah.
Well, one of the guitarists. I've admired his playing for like a long time, but I went on a date with a girl once, and she was like, "Hey," I think she did a tattoo for maybe one of the members of the band, something to do with the concert, and she was just like, "Oh, hey, do you want to go on a date? Like we're just talking on Hinge or some shit." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And she's like, "Oh, I got tickets to this concert. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "Oh, what is it?"
Ice Nine?
It was Ice Nine Kills and Amity Affliction.
Was it at Stay Gold?
No, this was at
old.
This was at like Rod Laver Arena or like something. Or
recently. Yeah. Because my friends were calling that the Ice Nine Kills concert.
Yeah.
Because they were opening for Amity.
Yeah.
So a lot of people wanted to see Ice Nine Kills.
And we rocked up, and it like definitely wasn't my vibe. Like, you know, they got the skeleton looking dude with the knife and the hat, and then they play this thing where
Knife in the Hat.
They've got some character.
Yeah, no, you took Freddy Krueger or something?
No, it's not Freddy Krueger. It's like some other thing. But anyway, there was like they were the opening act, Ice Nine Kills, and like next thing you know, they're like showing this film clip that they did where this chick essentially gets like, I don't know if she gets raped by a demon or something happens at this nightclub, and then she gives birth to like. Oh
no, that's what's it called? The Terrifier.
Something.
And Art the Clown. Yeah. It goes to the concert. That's one of their songs.
And then she gives birth to like this demon baby, and then they're on stage with like a baby and like swinging around by the umbilical cord and like all this stuff, and I was like, yeah, this isn't for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go see it.
And it was like, and they were the opening act as well, and I was like. Yeah, everyone was digging it in the crowd.
Like, yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
horror.
Like there's a lot of horror fans, but I was like, this is kind of distasteful in my opinion.
Yeah, no, that was probably one of the worst things that you could watch them do, because that was like because that movie Terrifier, absolutely dead set brutal.
They did do a cool cover of Walking on Sunshine though. Yeah, I will say that. Like so.
Oh, and have you listened to the acoustic version of Stabbing in the Dark with Matt Heafy?
I just haven't really. I thought the band name was kind of stupid, and that's why I listened to it.
I think it's got something to do with Jason.
Either way, but I didn't really.
No, I think they're all right, but they are really niche. If you're into horror, you like them more.
Yeah.
But some of their songs pretty good. Like they got a decent like. I think their earlier stuff's a bit out there, but a lot of tracks, enough that whatever they play, I'd be happy with.
Yeah,
but I'm keen to go see him. Electric Callboy.
Yeah. In saying that though, I don't
Yeah.
like horror films and watch horror films
Yeah.
either. So it's like, just was completely out of my.
I feel like it's a bit more relevant.
Yeah,
if you know
completely
what's
out of
going
my
on.
kind of
Yeah,
sphere.
like
of,
they got one track called the Laugh Track, which is about the Joker.
Yeah.
And they're doing like the Great Unknown, which is like the Matrix.
Mm.
Yeah, so if you're more into horror, you're definitely gonna like Ice Molecules. But if you're not, then
Just wasn't my thing.
not so much. Anyway, yep, skip on to that. Electric Callboy though. Yeah.
I saw them at Good Things.
I was there too.
Okay, I enjoyed that.
That was the first. That's the only good things I've been to
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
post-COVID. That was really good. But I saw their sideshow as well. Fucking fantastic. And they played at Picker as well. I saw them, and I missed them at the most recent Good Things because I'm not going anymore. But I think they're really good. They're really good. Even some of the old stuff before they changed vocalists really good. But they're just fun.
Yeah, and
They're
that's
just fun.
And that's
I play those songs like Tanzide, Elevator Operator, Spaceman, and my kids dance to it.
like Broken Side walked so Electric Callboy could run type deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I think that like quite a few bands, like even did Attila do that as well? Like there were a few party bands back in the day that
I think
got a lot of hate back on the Warped Tour and stuff.
Who's the singer from Attila?
I didn't listen to it enough, but
I
like
feel like he's a guest vocalist on one of their. He's got a name.
possibly, but there were a few party bands back in the day that got fucking hated on for having too much fun, kind of thing. So it's
Yeah.
cool to see that it's like more accepted.
Well, that's
now.
what they said. That's what they've
Yeah.
said, that we just want to have a good
It
time.
wasn't metal enough back in the
Yeah,
day.
it's supposed to be fun. Like this stupid song, Techno Train.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But no, I think Electrical is fantastic. I'm definitely going to go. But I can understand not everyone cup of tea. And they do have a bit of German, but it's still good. Trivium Lamb of God. Now, I'm going to cut you off before you start going on this. I can't go. That's my dad's birthday.
True.
Which is good because I didn't want to go because it was a Tuesday night. But Trivium Lamb of God, that'd be awesome. Their newest album's good. Lamb of God. Trivium, their EP's fantastic. Whatever they play is fantastic.
Yeah, I'm a huge Trivium fan. Like, I think Matt Heafy's one of the hardest working guys in metal. Like I
Such good with like his streaming and all his other avenues.
yeah, like he's someone who I really admire, that I take a lot of inspiration from with what I want to do. As I recently taking martial arts more seriously as well. He does that.
Yeah.
Playing guitar more
And
seriously.
his little side projects, I can't remember what it's called.
Ibaraki.
Yeah, Ibaraki.
That's so sick.
Yeah,
that's so
I love
good.
it.
That's with Isan from Emperor as well.
Yeah, that was good too.
That was so
fantastic.
sick. That was fantastic.
No, definitely would. I've seen Trivium plenty of times, so I can always miss bands that I've seen plenty of times. Same with Lamb of God. I've never gone to see Lamb of God, but they've just always been there.
Yeah.
Like they played, opened for Metallica. I think they played. They definitely played some good Soundwaves.
Well, their live performance at I think Download 2007 or 6 is like one of the sickest
America
fucking performances of all time. That's England.
Dog
Hello,
attack.
you coming up?
He wants to sit next to me, doesn't he? Doesn't she?
You can hop up if you want. But
Should we ask her opinion on Lamb of God?
what do you think of Lamb of God? Hey, you hopping up? Come on, quick, figure it out.
No, perfect. There you go.
But yeah, no, I love, like, I'm a massive fan of Matt Heafy, and because the last time I saw them was at Not Fest.
Yeah.
And they came out and they started with Rain, and I was like, what the fuck, this is so sick.
Then did
And
they follow into Pull Strings You Matter?
Possibly, but then they played like 3 or 4 songs from Shogun as well, and I was like, this is the best.
Yeah.
And then
They
but
played
also,
a sideshow, which I remember that I bought tickets for, and then I didn't go and sold my tickets. I kind of wish I went. They played. Oh no, it was
was that Silence in the Snow era?
Manamarth.
It would have been.
Yeah, they played a co-headlining. Oh, like I've bought tickets to concerts and then changed my mind because it's like, well, just kids and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I didn't go to that. But real quick though, I'm a massive fan of Alex Rudinger as well. So he's like their new drummer.
Oh yeah.
So he's been in heaps of bands. He's been in Whitechapel. He's been in Heart Machine. He's been in Good Tiger. He's one of the most devastating things is that right like maybe a month before he joined Trivium, he joined Viljata, as their drummer, and Vujada's like one of my favorite bands of all time.
God, another band.
And I was like, oh my God, they've got Alex Rudinger in the band. And then he joined Trivium, and I was like, fuck.
Didn't he play for Whitechapel?
Yep.
Drummer? Yeah, that's where how I know the story. So
I
he
don't
was playing
know-
for Whitechapel at the time when they got a new drummer and they wanted him.
I
but they
don't
couldn't.
know if he session drummed for them or if he joined the band.
Yeah, but and I think they're, especially with Trivium, their last 3 albums I reckon are fantastic. You listen to them in succession.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really good.
Trivium are probably the most consistent band that have ever existed in the metal scene.
Yeah, well, I reckon every one of their albums is good for some reason, except for Ember to Inferno, which I haven't listened to like at all.
Ember Inferno has its, but Matt was like 16 years old when he came up with that.
I don't really, sometimes I don't even count that album, I forget that exists.
The only one I don't listen to is the album that had Silence in the Snow.
Silence in the Snow.
Like that album was written while Matt Heafy had one arm behind his back pretty much because he fucked his voice and couldn't scream.
Yeah, well, I still reckon it's all right.
But that had some really sick songs.
But different. But then it was good. Like they finished Silence in the Snow, then they just released Hidden Sentence. And it's just like bang, every song. Every song good.
I loved it.
Every song. I know you don't like Endless Nights, but still, every song on that album, I reckon fantastic.
Yeah, that's kind of cringe. But but Alex Bent joined. That was when Alex Bent joined, and he's crazy.
He's good.
Like this video of him when he was with Brain Drill, and he's like doing these double hand blasting and just like the craziest shit. And I was like, yeah, this is the guy they've needed to be in the band for a long time.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that things ended between them all. I don't think it was very amicable. But you know, there's politics and contracts and all kinds of stuff involved when you're, you know, a creative artist and involved in that kind of way. And you know how things are these days on the internet. Like you say one wrong thing and everything can be taken out of context. So I think they both went around it about it in a really in the healthiest way that they could have, I guess. But yeah, so I'd love to see Trivium and Lamb of God, but it's not something that's like I haven't bought a ticket yet.
No, I just probably won't go. I need an excuse not to go because Tuesday night concerts are going to be difficult if I want to work.
Yeah. And then, but I've got tickets I'm really excited for Shredfest to see Fallujah. That's going to be sick. That's on September 11th. I was so excited that I accidentally bought a ticket to the Perth show and then realised that I bought a ticket to the wrong show and then...
That's how I got my bullet ticket. You bought a ticket to the Melbourne show when he was in Brisbane.
But I was like, I don't know if anyone's going to... Because it's like, the headline is Obscura and then there's like Fallujah and then I don't know any of the other bands that are playing.
What, you're going to go to Perth?
No. Like I ended up just buying a Melbourne ticket. But I was like hoping to sell the Perth ticket, but like I don't know if anyone's
Whack it up on Tixel.
Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah, but you can... Yeah, it's probably a lot cheaper to just sell it at a loss than go get flights over there.
But then I've got, tickets to see Fallujah. That's the next thing I'm really excited for. And then the next band I have tickets for is Avenged Sevenfold.
But before Avenged Sevenfold, we're not getting Avenged Sevenfold yet. That's waiting because there's Lorna Shore and Whitechapel.
Oh, true.
Absolutely not going to miss that concert because Lorna Shore, that's the heaviest... That is the heaviest band I'm into. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Lorna Shore. And like then not say Suicide Silence. Like before that, I would always say Suicide Silence heaviest band I'm into.
True.
But Lorna Shore, they're just their last basically since Will Ramos joined. So you got the Nothing and I Return to Nothing in this EP, then Pain Remains, and then the newest album. I can't remember what it's called. Something. Feel the Ever Black featuring Inside Me. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh God, shouldn't swear. From the start to the end, it's just really, really, really good. Especially the 3 songs: Pain Remain, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. And generally, when they play a headline tour, that's their encore.
That'd be cool.
And he's just a fantastic vocalist, and he just seems awesome.
Yeah.
And like,
Will Ramos is proper like OG.
And like they got Glenwood, which is just an incredibly emotional song. But
that's a song about his dad.
Yeah. I think his dad. It was about his dad getting dementia or something that goes in the family, runs in the family or something. So his dad was getting dementia, and I don't know how dementia works exactly. Like they forget it. Yeah,
I'm not too sure.
Very, very, very emotional song, but it's just good because it's so emotional and artistic, but screamed.
Yeah.
And no one, and like people will not listen to it because they're screaming, but it's like, dude, this song is like just so good.
Well, I mean, Lorna Shore are really a what's the word for it? Like an enigma in the scene. Because like no band that heavy has ever been that big. Like
melodic.
Fucking stadium shows, man. Like, not stadium shows, but like huge
pretty
venues.
much. Well, they're headlining, what is it, Margaret Court. Like that's decent.
Yeah, like
in comparison to Australia, that's decent.
It's crazy that a
they
deathcore
headline
band
against Tool at Good Things.
It's nuts. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's so cool to see. Like I never quite got into Lorna Shore I don't dislike them.
But you'll go because of Whitechapel.
I don't know.
Maybe that's
the
the
last-
last to go by.
Last time I saw Whitechapel, it was The Art Is Murder headlining. It was when it's actually the concert they filmed
but no,
at the Forum.
I reckon we'll go to that one. That could be
And
the second
then
concert.
Whitechapel was second headline, but I wasn't really. This was before they released. What is it? A Diabolic? No, I can't remember what the recent album's called. A Diabolic Thirst or a Diabolic something or other. I can't remember. Anyway, but Hymns in Dissonance. Sorry, got it. But yeah, but it was before they released Hymns in Dissonance. But like the set list they played, it was very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like it was just. I didn't really enjoy it very much.
That's what I do. I often check set lists before I go.
It was a bit of a letdown, but
Like as long as they're playing the songs I like.
Yeah.
I think I've done it before where I've been like, oh, I missed this concert. Oh, well, I only missed 3 songs I haven't seen.
but Chelsea Grin opened for The Art Is Murder, Whitechapel, Chelsea Grin, and Spite. And I'm a massive fan of Tom Barber. He's the vocalist for Chelsea Grin. Used to be the vocalist for Lorna Shore as well.
Yeah.
But I really like Lorna Shore is cool. I've just never got into the symphonic metal kind of stuff. But it just never did it for me for
Some
whatever
of the stuff
reason.
sounds like that drummer's got to be elite to play that live.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Austin Archie or something.
Yeah,
His name
no,
is.
but they're good, and I also like playing them to my parents-in-law because they're just like, "What is this?" I'm like,
Yeah, nice.
haha, I'm going to see this band.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
going to be awesome.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I think Whitechapel said they're playing songs from all of their albums, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Like I want a really heavy set if I'm seeing Whitechapel.
Well, I said 2 concerts, and I reckon I could get two tickets cheap, and
I
that's
mean,
Friday night too. So
yeah, may as well do
means
it.
I can be home before 12. But no, because I'll just go just get seats again. Anyway, that's a bit personal. Then Sevenfold.
My boys.
All right. Well, should we just run through the other ones before we get stuck on Avenged Sevenfold for the rest of the other concerts coming up? We got Killswitch Engage, which you're going because of Cyalosis.
Yeah, dude.
I love Killswitch Engage, but I think it's on a Monday or a Tuesday.
I honestly need to get tickets to the other show as well because I'd be.
You gonna go both?
Oh, fuck yeah, Cyalosis, dude.
Yeah, okay.
My favorite band.
Fair enough. You've said that 10 times. Every band.
I literally stalked them in 2013 and found out where they were staying so I could meet them.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Before and they were like
the people that go to the airport.
They were like, this has never happened to us before.
Hello. All right. I'd go see Killswitch, but I'm a massive fan of, what was his name, Howard or something? Howard Jones. Yeah. So I always find it hard when Jesse Leach came back. But that's just my opinion. Iron Maiden, Megadeth. This is getting to late mid-November. I'm going 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like Iron
Have
Maiden.
you got tickets yet?
No. I'm just playing by ear. I got one person who wants to go, and your mate Dunders. But Iron Maiden and Megadeth, like if you're a slight fan of one of their songs, just go, because Megadeth, this is definitely going to be their second last tour in Australia. Then they're going to come for a headline.
But I have Megadeth trauma though, because I remember back in my red Ute, I had like a CD in my car, and I don't know what happened, but you went into my car at one point.
Tell you exactly what we did.
Stole my CD.
No, we were driving up to Bushdorf, and you had the WAF EP in there, and I had the greatest hits of Megadeth, and we put it in there. And the trauma was there was a part of the song that was scratched, but it kept going.
It was like you put the CD in, but then like we couldn't get it out.
Yeah.
And it's like the first 7 tracks weren't working on it. So it only started from like track 8 and just like was just the most horrible experience, and I couldn't get it out of the fucking car.
And it was their greatest hits too.
Mate.
You only had their best shows.
Hello, Luna. Welcome.
You gonna sit on me?
You got to behave if you're going to be in here. You got to chill.
Yeah, but no, Megadeth. But Iron Maiden, I've seen them live before. But if you go listen to their stuff, and like I had a time where I was literally just listening to Iron Maiden. I was like, I'm going to listen to every single one of their songs.
Yeah, true.
And I basically have. And they're fantastic. Like one of their songs goes 18 minutes.
Yeah, true.
It's great. And then you listen to like the 14-minute one before.
Yeah.
I've got like a playlist, 4 hours, and it's like 18 songs.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, then you got Joji, 17th of November. I'm not going to go see that.
Joji, yeah, I've got Joji trauma.
Yeah,
but apparently, in saying that though,
that was probably one bad gig.
Oh, it was the worst gig I've ever been to in my entire life. Like, it was by far the worst show I've ever seen.
You got to go see him again
in my life. But in saying that though, everything that I was expecting that show to be, recent footage has shown that what he's doing now is what I was expecting.
I haven't got the day that is on, but that's a consideration, I reckon.
But again,
start of November.
The issue I particularly had with his show is that it didn't seem genuine. Anytime he was talking to the crowd, it was scripted.
He's a very strange character.
And I was like, yeah, I'm not about this. Like,
Yeah.
if I, you know, as someone who like likes to perform music, like the whole point for me is to connect with people and to like share a message with them. And when you're saying, we love you, da 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 da, and then all of a sudden he's actually just setting up to go into the next song because it's called what he just spoke about.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you don't actually mean anything that you're saying.
Well, he's basically an actor.
Yeah.
Like he's,
It's pretty disappointing.
famous from Filthy Frank and whatnot, and then gone into music, which is a very good story. Like that, he's basically changed as a person.
Fun fact, Joji was the dude who invented the Harlem Shake.
Yep, I think that's true. Yeah, probably.
And he was the dude behind Dracula Flow,
Oh, there you
which
go.
you don't know what that is,
No.
given by the look.
No. Harry Styles, 4th of December. I've already got tickets. Me and my partner are going. It's gonna be fantastic.
Harry Styles is cool.
Yep, I think I'm really keen for that. I love Harry Styles. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I like Harry Styles, but no, he's we play his music around the house and stuff. The kids like it. He's got some bangers. Like if I find an artist release one song that I absolutely love, that's enough for me to get into him. But he'll just be good. They'll just be good theoretic.
Well, he was like he was
With One Direction.
born for stardom.
Yeah,
You know, like
no,
if you watch
he's-
his original X Factor or
Yeah,
England Idol or whatever, like whatever he was on, as soon as he came onto the stage, you could tell he was like born for success.
yeah. It's gonna get on the microphone. Hello, Luna.
Obsessed with attention.
All right. Yeah, Harry Styles. I'm going to that already. So
Yeah.
that's going to be pretty fun. Guns N' Roses in December, which I got no next to. So I don't know. I kind of I like Guns. I like Guns N' Roses.
Do you want her to get down?
Luna.
Soon. Settle down, please.
Oh, I'm kind of like pinned down. Anyway, Guns N' Roses. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to go to Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Like you want to
I
see them
wouldn't
because
either.
they're Guns N' Roses, but that's the same with AC/DC. I was like, I want to see AC/DC because they're AC/DC, but I
Yeah.
don't want to go see them. I hear them enough. Anyway, System of a Down, Faith No More. Day after Australia Day, or whatever day you want to
So
call it.
I'm a massive fan of Mike Patton.
Yeah. All right. This is getting.
All right, get down. Get down. Enough. Down, please. Get down,
On the ground.
please. Enough.
Thank you. He was going to damage my werewolf T-shirt. This is the first one I'm wearing. Werewolf.
Well, she's one of the wolves on the werewolf
Really?
shirt too.
All right. And what are you, the middle one?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Just having
Nah,
the three of them.
yeah, werewolf T-shirt. Anyway.
But
Yeah, I'm showing off.
huge fan of.
Wait, Michael Patton. That's Faith No More, isn't it?
Yeah, huge
Yeah.
fan of Mr. Bungle and everything that he does.
Well,
Faith No More are sick, but I don't think
I'm definitely going to get
Hey.
into them because, like, I realised when they started playing on the radio, one of the songs
Yeah.
that I've heard heaps. But System of a Down, absolutely not missing them. Although I checked their set list and they don't play my favourite song. But
Yeah, it
but
would be
I
worth
think
seeing them.
that's like a one-off. Tickets are sold out.
Yeah.
and it was not cheap. I
But they'll
bought
be
two.
expensive. They'll be like
Oh.
$300 or something.
Yeah, I paid $260 for A reserve
Yeah.
seats, but that was like I had to get these.
Yeah.
and that's good. I wouldn't usually pay that much for a concert, but I feel System of a Down, they're just, you don't know what's going to happen with them. This could be the last time they ever play. It's the same with them. They're like 14 years or 12 years. It's like Avenged, Sevenfold.
So what, they're on the 27th?
27th of January. Yeah, so that's a while away. And the last one on the list is Evanescence in March, which I'll definitely go see that. I saw them open for Metallica, and she
true.
blew me away.
Amy Lee?
Absolutely love seeing them
Yeah.
live. Just
Well, she's kind of
fantastic.
like the godmother of like,
metal.
yeah, like straight up,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like,
But she's so good,
she
and I
made
love
it-
piano. So
she inspired
got to
so
play
many
piano.
females to get
Yeah.
into the genre, you know what I mean? Which is
And
really cool.
they got one song which was from, they wrote for Devil May Cry Season 1, which is a good show on Netflix. Afterlife, I absolutely love that song. Just
sweet.
so good, so good. And her singing's fantastic. She's like, probably, one of my favourite singers for certain. Definitely up there. And lastly, the most recent one, Avenged Sevenfold
the boys.
on, oh my God, seriously.
October 20th.
Yep, Tuesday, October 20th. Put a big yes next to that because can't miss them.
Yeah, I know.
Cannot miss them.
I know.
Like they're last time I saw them, it was after their Hail to the King era. Mm-hmm. And good
2014.
Shepherd of Fire. Remember that? It was a Black Ops
Yeah, well, I've
video game song.
as I said, I saw them in 2011, I think, at Festival Hall, and then saw them at Good Things. Oh no,
Festival Hall, then
was
Good
that
Things.
Soundwave?
No,
No,
Soundwave.
it was
It's
Soundwave.
Festival Hall the night before with Asking Alexandra opening, fantastic. And then they played, they were one of the headlining slots. I can't remember who they were headlining against. Might have been someone big. It was someone big that I was like, oh, do I want to miss them? Oh, no, I want to
I
see
know that
Sevenfold
Rob
again.
Zombie played that year.
Could probably find out, actually.
The headliner. It wasn't Metallica.
No, I don't know if
Metallica was
Iron.
2012 or
Yeah,
2013.
and I didn't watch them. I watched Machine Head, which was a weird choice, but I'd already seen Metallica
Yeah,
recently.
who was the headlining band? I forget.
Avenged, Sevenfold, Soundwave, 2014. It was Green Day.
Yep, true.
Well, that's definitely why I chose to go see Avenged Sevenfold. They had Megadeth as well. They're Asking Alexandra, man, that was good. I could reminisce on the set. Sound. They were very messy concerts at that time of my period of life, but fantastic. They had Five Finger Death Punch was there too. I think they got banned after that as well. No, dead set.
They did.
They haven't been back since. Oh no, they got banned for like a year or two.
Oh, true.
Apparently they were a bit cheeky on the plane back.
Oh, true.
But oh my God, Motionless in White was there. What the, we've seen Motionless in White already. No, but we need to talk about that one. God, Alter Bridge, Korn aren't even one of the headliners. That's insane. Yeah, no, that's looking back at these, like you get a little bit of PTSD.
You're kind of like, what did I miss?
Yeah, but we don't get that anymore.
Yeah, I know.
We don't get that anymore. We didn't know how good we had it. And we had Rammstein come here.
That's true.
For Big Day Out, and I chose not to go to Big Day Out, and Rammstein may never play here again. Anyway, we don't need to talk about Rammstein. Avenged Sevenfold.
You've held us off on this topic for so long that now you
No, because we've gone through most of the stuff. I think so. So Avenged Sevenfold. Well, you could probably say since being here last, they've released three major releases. I'm pretty sure 2014. When was Hallowed Out Tv? 2013.
Since they have been here.
Yeah. So first they released The Stage, the album. Fantastic.
Yes.
I think The Stage is their best song in the last decade.
So The Stage was
2016.
They also surprise dropped that.
Yep, and they
dropped
played
the whole
on
album.
top of some New York building or something, and played it in
Capital
full.
City Records.
Yeah. So that was a big drop, and I think The Stage is probably my favorite Avenged Sevenfold song.
There were some really good songs on that album. I know there were, like Fermi Paradox was a little bit weird, but that had so many fantastic
Planets? No, that's wrong.
Planets.
No, that's not.
That was
Instantly,
on
no,
that
that's
album.
Hallowed King.
But I can't remember. But Higher.
I've got the
Higher is one of my favorite songs.
I've actually got the playlist
on the record
set up.
Playing God was really sick. The Stage was awesome.
Paradigm's
Paradigm's
that's a
fucking
good
sick
run.
too.
Simulation, it's a good run.
Exist is fantastic as well.
Exist is really good. Really good. A lot of people would probably find it confronting. It goes for 15 minutes, but it doesn't feel like
And then
15
they got
minutes.
Black Science Man talking at the end of it.
Yeah. I usually know his name, but I can't remember. Everyone knows what you mean. Black Science.
I just
Man.
remember a meme where he just was referred to as Black Science Man. And it's just whatever.
I'm gonna
That's what he's been stuck.
forget his name. But
that
yeah,
was
no,
really
that's but that, like, I feel like that album, like, if you compare it to the other ones,
Well, it was fantastic though, because the Stage was all talking about artificial intelligence and the development of technology and all that kind of stuff.
we're
And
gonna
then
get
their
this.
next record was about the meaning of life, which was what do you call it? Like created because Sin and Shads went on a 5-MeO DMT trip and wanted to explain their experience in an album. So I understand why a lot of people didn't get it, but as someone who has smoked a lot of DMT themselves, I think I actually smoked DMT for my first listen of it as well.
Right.
Like, I was like, I'm going into this
Right, yeah.
the correct way. So I'm like,
no,
I loved it, man.
I haven't done that, but So no, but if you look at it, if you look at their last three releases, and you include the Magic song as well. Yeah, and you listen. I think if you listen to it in order, it's the titles are what really get it going. But if you listen to it in order, like it feels like The Stage is the last Avenged Sevenfold song.
like God, Ordinary, Death. Are we talking about The Stage? Or are we talking about
the whole
Life is a
thing.
Dream?
The whole thing. Like, I feel like The Stage is an Avenged Sevenfold album.
Yeah.
100%. The first song, The Stage, is probably the most Avenged Sevenfold song. If someone asked me to listen to Avenged Sevenfold, that and
And that was and that was the first record with Brooks on drums as well.
Yep.
And Brooks is like one of the best drummers ever. Like he's so good. And I don't think they could have picked a better successor for Jimmy.
Yeah.
Obviously aside from Mike Portnoy, but Mike Portnoy was Jimmy's favorite drummer.
Yeah. So, I think the stage is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think the best tracks at the start and the finish. That's just me. I love stage and I love it.
It's wicked, man. Yeah.
When you get to Life Is But a Dream, now it takes several listens.
Yeah.
Probably 10 listens before you get into it. You got to listen to it from start to finish, but you can stop at God. You can stop at G, and then just listen to the G-O-D and Life Is But a Dream. Because it's Life Is But a Dream. It's just pure piano.
Do you know that Sin playing piano as well?
Oh, I figured it was one of them.
That's God level, like
it's
God
good.
tier
Very
piano
good,
playing
very,
as well.
very,
And that's
very, very
that's Sin, the guitarist, actually performing that as well.
Like it's looks to me like a bit of a story. Like, talking the stage is humans, and then it becomes like humans creating AI or God creating humans, and then then like in God he says, let's try again, delete, and then he goes, and then it's like a new type of life. And that Life Is But a Dream as if it's like an AI written song, but it's not.
It's because there are a few interesting lyrical concepts on it, because there's obviously the sun, the line of like, I am the sun, like it's realizing that we all come from a source of consciousness and that we're all connected. But then there's other stuff, like I remember at the start of, what's possibly the second song in the album, I'm forgetting the names because we're in
Game Over, Metal.
It's not Mattel. I think it's
Game Over, Metal, Nobody, We Love You, Cosmic,
We Love You. Sorry,
Beautiful Morning, Easier, G, Ordinary, Death, Life Is But a Dream.
So We Love You is a really interesting one, because the way that it starts, because that's a very like Daft Punk, Kanye West influenced song as well, and the way it starts is they actually wanted it to sound like a nursery rhyme at the beginning, like you know how you watch what's it called with like Big Bird and all that kind of stuff.
Childhood cartoons.
No, like Sesame Street. Sorry. They actually took inspiration from Sesame Street at the start of that record, where what they wanted to do is they wanted it to start off as you are a child kind of thing, and all the lyrics at the beginning are like, you can be anything you want to be, and da 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 da. And then it slowly comes into like the ego and society, and it starts building up in this like harder, like all that kind of stuff. More money, more pills, more like all that.
But it's really good, and it took me so long to get into it. Like it took me so long, and I've seen people like it was a Facebook post that like shared, 3 years ago this album's released, and like someone, the top comment was like, yeah, nice, don't do it again. It's like, have you listened to it 10 times in a row? Like, and if you don't think that any of those 3 releases, if you don't think this is going to be Avenged Sevenfold pre-releases, you freaking love it. Then that brings us to STATICA. STATICA. I love it.
I think it's sick.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
I took a little bit like, everyone was hating on it, and everyone's like, oh, they did too much acid, and I'm like, yeah, sick.
That's
my jam, brother.
It's great. I like when bands release different music. It's like don't want to go off topic. Bring Me Horizon have done it. They've done heart, heavy, pop.
And that's what I mean. But anyway. And this has been what's happened throughout their entire career. Like when they brought out City of Evil, everyone was like, what's this shit? Why is there no screaming? Like, what are they trying to do? And now everyone's like, oh, why can't they write stuff like City of Evil again? Like,
I think they said that as well. Their first album's probably their weakest, I reckon.
Oh, it's Sounding the Seventh Trumpet.
Yeah. But then Waking the Fallen's awesome, but then City of Evil's also awesome.
Yeah. And Self-Titled's amazing. Nightmare's incredible.
Yeah.
Like they haven't missed.
Yeah.
Like really.
Except their first album. But that's just, you can hear how different it was back then.
In saying that though, the Rev did all of the drum takes in one take.
Oh yeah,
as well.
That's pretty impressive.
And like they were young too.
Now
like
I've got to go
teenagers,
Well, it's just like Trivium's first album.
Yeah. But
no,
and they only had like a $2,000 budget as well. But no, I think Statica's amazing. I think it's so cool. Like people get so caught up on what they want to hear that they blind themselves from
the art.
What's actually going on. Like there's so many unique key changes and textures that are being involved in that, and it's like the way that I hear it is I go, man, I haven't heard something like this before.
She's having some vivid dreams.
Yeah.
Running in her dreams.
And you got to understand as well that, I know for a fact that some of their favorite artists are like 100 Gex and like Kanye West and Daft Punk and like electronic artists and rappers and bands that are, or artists that are not even remotely close to the metal genre.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to completely escape kind of the metal genre, but they're also geniuses as well because their business scheme is completely different too. Like they've gone completely independent. And if you look into what Avenged Sevenfold are doing with their Death Bats program, is that so I don't know, do you know what Web3 is? So I don't know exactly the specifics of all this kind of stuff, but basically when the internet started, we had Web 1.
Yeah.
And that was like, I believe Windows XP, like, you know, the block screen kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then once we got, you know, color and we could, new Hotmail, I don't know the specific of it, but when the new Hotmail programs came out, that's referred to as Web 2. So we're currently using Web 2, whereas Web 3 is the use of the blockchain and all this kind of stuff.
AI,
so they've actually changed their business model as a band and as artists to work within Web 3.
Or when's Avenged Sevenfold Bitcoin coming out?
Well, that's what I mean. They're working with it. They have been.
Oh.
Like that's
Can you buy Death Bat coin?
No, but the way they do things, right?
We should create Death Bat coin.
but the way they do things is that you can sign up to the Death Bats Club, which is completely free.
Yeah.
But then what happens there is anytime you buy any merch, stream any music, go to any of their concerts, buy any of their tickets, that generates points for you within their community.
And that's on the blockchain program.
And that's on the blockchain program.
Yes.
And what they then do is that whenever they have concerts, they release the tickets available to the Death Bats fan club.
Is that how you got yours?
No, I haven't gotten involved with it, but I just know about it.
Yeah.
And that way it stops people from scalping tickets because they know exactly which of their fans is having, getting their content, buying tickets and all this kind of stuff. And the more that you involve yourself with the community, the more points you get. And they also have like reward systems as well, where they have loot boxes. So with however many points you have, you can buy a loot box. And with these loot boxes within their system, you can open it and it could be something as close as you could get a signed shirt or free tickets, or win a $10,000 Sinister Gates signature guitar.
Yeah, when I hear loot boxes, I just get trauma from CSGO boxes.
Yeah, but you also have the ability to trade loot boxes for different merch or putting them on the marketplace.
Yeah.
So it keeps the power within the artists and within the fans and the community.
Pretty good.
To keep, and they also do Death Bats meet and greets and all that kind of stuff. So what they're trying to do is they left, was it Universal or whatever, Sony, BMG, whatever record label they were with.
Yeah.
They left the label and they're like, we're going to do this for ourselves. We're lucky enough to be in a position where we can pioneer this. So they've created an entire new business model that they're working. They're releasing music that a label can't tell them not to release because they're trying to encourage the rest of us to go with the new model, which is subscribing to the online thing, doing everything for yourself, creating your own label, connecting with your fans and creating reward systems for the communities that you're trying to build, rather than relying on the old school record label system where they're taking 80% of your money and taking all your cuts and trying to control all your situations. Because
it's like record labels end up owning the music sometimes.
Yeah, they own the masters. They own your music. You can't do what you want with it, even if you created it. So
you feel pressured sometimes to sign those contracts to get out there,
but they're trying to show everyone like you don't have to do this, and we're going to teach you how to do it. So I have all the respect in the world, and again, like I was showing you, like you and Dale earlier, like everyone's hating on Avenged Sevenfold and like, oh, they don't know how to make good music, all this kind of stuff. Yet everyone slept on the fact that Zachy Vengeance released an incredible country album back in April. That's like all him, super catchy tracks, awesome music, like amazing lyrics, just like such a sick record. But no one will pay attention to the fantastic shit they're doing. They just want to complain about, what they're doing. But, my perspective on all this is, people are more than happy to complain about stuff, but they're not willing to do anything themselves. Like the reason I, started taking music more seriously was because Silosis went on hiatus. And I was like, my favorite band has ended. Yeah. Now I don't know where to get this music anymore. I'm just going to try and make it for myself. Yeah. And then I started creating my own music and took that influence. So if people spent less time complaining on the internet about the things they don't like and spending that time instead channeling it into creating their own art, we'd live in a much fucking happier place.
And then you could put your own art on there and other people will complain about it.
Yeah.
See how you like it.
Straight up, go and create.
No, I reckon, I think Static is good. It's good. It's not Avenged Sevenfold 2014, but it's good.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
And I like.
I've already listened to it once today, and I'll probably listen to it again.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I listened to it twice today. I think I listened to it twice.
Or thrice.
Yeah, thrice. Be 3 times.
But big ups
that's
to
good.
Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, no, I hope.
Got my
This is the
my Rev tattoo.
No, yeah. This is a self-made rumor, but I reckon Statica might be opening for Avenged Sevenfold.
They already did that.
Yes, but why wouldn't they do it at our concert?
Oh, yeah, true.
Only
That's a good
2
point.
bands announced: Coheed and Cambria.
Is Coheed and Cambria playing?
Are they playing with them? I think so.
Probably. I know.
You got tickets, and I think Statica will be. I reckon they'll be so good. Open with Statica, then sit through
Possibly.
Coheed and Cambria because I don't really know them, and then watch Avenged Sevenfold, and they will play the stage.
Well,
so that's good enough for me.
I
$200.
won't say it's a bucket list item, but I'd love to see Coheed and Cambria play Welcome Home.
Gotta make sure
That's
they
the
actually
one.
are
That's the
doing it.
one song that I know by them, but it's one of the sickest tracks.
I don't know any,
ever.
but I will. And Thornhill's going to be there.
sick.
Oh, that's really good.
Thornhill are
Thornhill, yeah, no, that's fantastic because
They're
they
kind of like-
Australian band, but they
They're kind of a blend between North Lane and Deftones.
but they opened for Sleep Token, which we're not going to get into, but it was funny because like Vessel's like to to Thornhill like we want you. Well, actually, no, he didn't say that. They recorded.
So they're
Thornhill, good Australian band.
I forget his name. George Lever or
Yeah.
George Lever. He's a producer, and he produced Thornhill. He produced Sleep Token, but he's also produced Thornhill, possibly Poppy, a whole bunch of bands. But I'm not entirely sure which label he's kind of representing and a part of. But
Yeah.
I know that he's produced a few of these bands, and it's definitely like a really cool style of genre that's kind of building. But I think it's cool. I think
Yeah,
there's some sick music coming out at the moment. You know,
A lot of good stuff.
Here we go.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
actually, Electric Cowboy have also released a new album, but I haven't listened to it properly yet.
where you going, Zena?
Well,
Can't help you. You got to
well,
go
this
over there.
isn't good. Don't know what you're going to do here. You might have to sit back down.
For those who can't tell, Luna is right below her, laying down.
Yeah, dog right there.
Can you go,
Asleep.
Zena? No.
You're
staying on the couch?
so I'm going back to
Sorry.
bed. No, well, I think that settles it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
that's
back.
cool. Well,
Is that all? Is that?
oh no, I'm not going through anything else that's on here. Nah, because that's a very specific reason why I'd like to end this chat right now.
now?
Yeah. No, that's good. There's plenty of stuff to go on with. Yeah, we'll go through my stupid playlist another time.
Yeah.
Well, they're not stupid. They're fantastic, but I like them.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool beans.
Oh, cool. Well, I guess that does it for our first episode.
Yep.
Thank you for watching Hallowed Out TV again. My name is Brendan Van Wichen, and this is.
Andre McEvoy, I think.
Thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week.
Yep.
Peace.